So finding that balance between ensuring that we are offering what people want to do and what they're willing to pay for, and not exceeding that with the expense that it costs to have those kinds of things is probably our greatest challenge.
Well, we're still figuring out our agritourism offerings as we go along.
It's been a lot of trial and error, how we've come about to try the different things that we offer here on our farm.
So what we've tried to do is fit our agritourism very naturally into the seasons where we already have production things happening, and that we want more people to be able to come and enjoy them.
I've been trying to feel out what people are interested in, when people are stopping, the questions that they ask while they're shopping.
A lot of times, customer input really helps guide our decisions in the things we kind of offer. We'll try one thing, and at that event, someone will say, hey, have you ever thought of doing this?
So what we try to do is listen to customers and decide logistically what we can handle, and if we can't handle it, to come up with a plan to maybe do it the next year or the following.
We tried to add something each year. We had customers asking us, are you ever going to do a corn maze? We'd brush it off, not think about it. That seems a little far-fetched, don't know what to do. Researched it for about 2 years before we took the plunge.
Because we've been doing this a long time, we know there are certain themes and ideas and titles that people like, and so there are often variations on a theme.
We also pay attention to the trends, and a lot of the events that we offer relate directly to what we know is popular right now. So a few years back, when succulents and terrariums were all the rave, we jumped right on that bandwagon and offered all kinds of different opportunities.
Baby steps, and just slowly grow it so you're comfortable with that growth and you can manage that growth.
Setting prices for our events is an ongoing challenge.
It doesn't seem that there's any right or wrong way to do it, or sort of a going price.
We wanted to make it priced so that the average family doesn't feel like their pockets are being emptied.
Some of our events are truly profit-driven, that we want to be able to show that we can make a profit at them. Others, like our festivals, for example, are not so much that as we want to make sure everybody comes and has a good time and learns about agriculture.
The only time we do not charge for something is when it's more of the way we're going to get there. For example, we don't charge for our wagon rides. We don't charge to enter the strawberry field.
Where we have an event that we have to limit the number of people who can come based on what we're doing, those are the kinds of things we charge for.
We started out charging people for some of the classes initially. Over time, we discovered that we were only being able to serve 20 people potentially. So that's what we've moved to now, is we typically don't take reservations. They're open events, we don't charge, and we have found that, and we have something almost every Saturday.
I've had events at my farm, but the cost that people coming incurred was whatever the host of the workshop was charging.
So marketing is always a challenge to sort of wrap your head around.
When it comes to marketing, we've tried billboard, radio, TV, newspaper, digital online.
We've tried a variety of different marketing methods to reach our customer base. Some of the more successful ones, I really feel like, are positive word of mouth from people who have attended things at our farm and had a wonderful experience.
Honestly, my most successful marketing method were print ads, which totally threw me off guard.
The best was our local newspaper, the Nazareth Key, and we market in the newspaper because of the older customers.
Because this is such a community central based retail location, I started doing print ads in a couple of those little hyper local pamphlets that get mailed out, and I have gotten so many new customers from that.
What used to work but no longer works would be print advertising for us.
We actually get the most reward out of the things we spend no money on.
We also do a lot of in-store promotions, and when we have a captive audience right here, we try to send them away with knowledge about other things that are coming up.
I'm really sure that it's been the social media aspect that's allowed us to really grow and get the word out and reach particularly a younger demographic. which had been one of our goals.
We use Facebook and social media platforms a good bit and find that that's a successful way for us to reach our targets.
We have an email listserv that goes out at least once a month, sometimes more often in our busier seasons when there's more events happening. We have a Facebook, an Instagram, and a YouTube presence.